Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you're from. Of course, you're a pal RK Stud, and of course, this is the title. Of course, is "Be Back as You've Been." Of course, this is where I read some of the books from that I just recently picked up, or from a year ago, or whenever. And since I'm finally getting back into reading comics, we're all good to go. Kiki's with me. If she wants to jump in, she can. Let's begin the review. This is a recent purchase. This was amazing. Well, this is Amazing Man #1. First issue. This was a couple of bucks, so I decided to throw it. I heard about it. For some reason, they only did 12 issues and a few specials, even though everyone liked it. This one had 2 stories with Amazing Man. One, he's just out there. It's kind of like an intro. You kind of get to know him. But then know him, his environment, his neighbors, the neighborhood. And it's very little simple. This simple little short guy thinks he's a superhero. So he just goes around his neighborhood and tries to save things. Here's a little baby that kept escaping away from his mom and the stroller and everything. And so, and you can see the truck. So there you can see Maze is going to save him. And then the second story, they were Maze and his roommate and friend Denton. We're going over to their friends for dinner, and it's basically the couple arguing about dinner and fighting, but then towards the end, they patch things up, kind of like how a normal couple should be. So, very, very interesting. Definitely going to pick up the rest, because it's only a short run. Probably easy to collect anyway. And I even let Mom read it, and she liked it too. Oh, bless you, Kit Kat. You okay? So for this, I'm the basic introduction to him, then a story that kind of wasn't quite so much about him. The only thing amazing towards it is, like I said, the couple were arguing about who was making dinner for them. But here, Amazing Man would do something I would do. And he went to the store and got the food for him to have. So the backup story was kind of makes it C minus D. But the introduction I felt was really good. So overall, I would give it a B, and maybe check out the series. This is now this one is the lone Fantastic Four one we're going to do. It's Fantastic Four #1. They fought Doom. Doom got them separated throughout different periods of time. And here it's kind of, they kind of make Sue the leader. I guess just to coincide with the movie. I don't know why. The movie's good, don't get me wrong. I felt it had more like a family. So here they're at different periods of time. They're all trying to reach this rock, so they know where everyone's at. And of course, to be continued. So we'll see what happens. I felt for new readers that was good. Let's see. I know someone did the art. Again, it's Ryan North. Ryan North is I think has stepped up his game recently. And who's doing the art? I forget. Humberto Ramos. Yep. I have not seen Humberto's art in some time. Looks really good, though. And of course, since it goes with the collection, very good writing by Ryan North this time around. Definitely waiting to see how that goes. That one's a solid A. I mean, for new readers, you kind of know who everyone is, so it's like it's established but not established. All right, these next two go hand in hand. The new Captain America #1 and #2. This one, I'm not familiar with what they did with Captain America recently. And so I just picked this up just to kind of get back into it. But it seems like he was just thought out into this timeline and trying to figure out who exactly he is. So he kind of works for the government as Captain America and set up to go on a mission to Liberia to kind of infiltrate and see what Doom's up to and everything. And he has a few other people with him, including one guy that himself is Captain America, so he wears a different outfit, uniform, whatever you want to call it. And then there's a shot for the next issue. Enough said. Need more. Very good. I'm going to wait to see how they do that. So, solid B. Solid B, but I'm intrigued. Let me see the payoff. Okay, this next one is a real back issue one. The Justice Machine from Noble Comics. They were printing comics in the early 80s up in Michigan. It's also a flip book with Cobalt Blue. Justice Machine is a team from Well planet in a different plane. It's just a team that's being ran and do some stuff. They fight a trio of villains, but they're trying to do some stuff too. But they realize soon after the battle that, well, it's a big misunderstanding. This is a short story. Not quite sure where it came from. Doesn't really say. It kind of was more about the Justice Machine, but wasn't really. And and here's Cobalt Blue, man out of the 26th century. Battles a doctor, goes back in time and finds out that the government he's working for is shady. Huh. Sounds kind of like today, huh? And then the next issue is going to be news stories and stuff, but it's really interesting. If I find any more for real cheap, maybe I give it a strong C+ with possibility. This one from Charlton Comics is Quick Straw McGraw #1. In it, you have 3 different kiddie stories for Quick Straw, and of course Baba Booey. So it's kind of like playing off the cartoon of how dim-witted Quick Draw is, and how his dumbness kind of ends up saving him towards the end and solving everything. And the art is like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. I mean, I picked that up for like only $10 just to give it a try. Really liked it. Mom really liked it. And then, so if there's a chance to find any more, maybe just to complete the run. Other than that, you know what you're getting into. It's a C. And here's Herculoids number 6. I got to get into the dynamite stuff to get, of course, Space Ghost and Johnny Quest. But that's a different story here. This one is issue number 6. Yeah, nice little kissing scene. But this story focused on poor Egu. Egu had shedded his rock, so he's kind of little bear, and he's trying to survive and get back to new rocks. So I really enjoyed the pacing of this, and was rooting for Egu the whole time. If you remember the cartoon, Egu was the rock character. And then there's an ad for Blue Falcon and Dynamite. This looks really, really good. I might have to pick that up too. So, the writing is good. The pacing is fine. So, nothing wrong with that. I strongly suggest buying the Herculoids. That is an A all the way. And this one is not a little golden book. It's a golden book special. The best of Mickey Mouse from 1934. It's a story where Mickey and the Bat Bandit of Inferno Gulch. Mickey and Minnie go on vacation to, I believe, her uncle who lives in the West. So, it's Mickey Mouse and a Western mystery. And the Bat's taking all the herds from the other cowboys, and there's a real Oriental racist depiction. The way some of the dialogue is. It's a nice long adventure. I believe this might have been maybe a newspaper strip. I think. So it was a long read, but it was kind of cute because it's, it's Mickey Mouse. Artwork's fine. Give it a solid C if you can find any of these. I got these for a good price. I think I picked up 4 of them for $25 altogether. And they're all in good shape. And there you go. Try to condense it as much as I am to improve upon you people. So if you want to like, share, subscribe, and catch us when we get another few going. We already have the next ones ready to go, and we'll pick from them which ones we want to review. You can actually see this one right here. So, and maybe that one. So, you all enjoy your time. Catch you when we make another one.